This is Radio Free Cybertron, episode 957. I am Brian Kilby, and I just realized it's our 26th anniversary show. Happy 26th anniversary, guys.
I'm going to go die.
Yeah, with me this
of
week,
old age.
we have Chris.
Dying of old age.
Who's here basically since the beginning. John, basically since the beginning.
Yep.
I think like episode 3, probably for both of you.
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
I think John was 1 or 2 episodes before me.
Sure. Yeah. At this point, who cares?
It doesn't matter.
No, I mean, no.
Quarter of a century.
No, a long time ago, like, me and Brian talked about, well, me and Brian would, like, talk over Instant Messenger during his work day when he had, like, 3 or 4 different jobs ago when he had a lot more free time to just sit around and chat. And we did really wacky things. But no, like, we kind of talked about, like, okay, such and such of us have been here so long, like, basically we are all just here from the beginning. Like, that's just how we consider it. Yeah. And
even Rob Springer, who didn't join for, like, a couple of years in.
Yeah, and Rob is also a founding member of RFC just because he was with us in such a presence for all that time.
Yeah. Don was not a founding member of RFC.
No, but I think I'm the living embodiment of the gift from Last Crusade where the guy chose the wrong grail.
Or Benjamin Buttons.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rob's here. Also,
Hello.
Not an original, but you've been here for 16 years, so it's pretty darn close.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Matt, a newcomer at only 12.
12, 13, somewhere in there. Yeah. Somewhere in the mid 300s, I think.
Yeah. Diecast
episode number wise.
I can't even remember how long it's been.
Yeah, I mean, you and Matt
you were here before me.
But you both got added at close to the same time. Like, there wasn't too much time between the two of you.
And I was doing the Hangouts before that, so it was like kind of like, you know, it feels like an eternity.
God, we've
in a good way, though.
The last 15 years, it's sad.
But I mean, not everyone, like, there's only one of us who could have, like, one of the coolest introductions to the show, which is Don getting to join us during BotCon 2012 in John DeLuna's living room for our, like, at end of the day live update from BotCon.
Yeah, that was, Don, your first appearance on any podcast, as far as I know.
Yeah, it was. It was my first appearance being sociable.
I remember.
Well, outside BotCon. But
well, you weren't sociable at BotCon. You just went to the dealer room and just zipped everywhere. Like, I remember we had to, like, forcibly take you out of the dealer room in 2016.
Well, that is his natural environment.
Well, but again, that was also the last BotCon, so I made sure, made sure I didn't miss anything that last chance.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I think, I was trying to make a segue about the news this week. I think there's some things we can miss and be okay with it this week. I want to talk about Energon Universe Optimus Prime.
Why?
So did anybody pre-order this?
See, the thing is, like, somebody, I think via TFW, somebody leaked that this was coming up as a pre-order for this, and they called it Energon Universe Optimus Prime. I got real excited for about 5 seconds when I thought they meant, Transformers Energon Optimus Prime in Generations. That'll be really interesting. Yeah. And then I realized, Skybound. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, so...
no offense to the Skybound fans. I'm glad you have a comic book that you love, but it does nothing for me, and I don't need, like, this representation like this. I'm sorry.
I should have reframed that to say, did anybody pre-order this besides me? Because I immediately pre-ordered it. And mostly because obviously I've seen it in the comic. I know about this, but seeing it in plastic form that transforms is so ridiculous that I had to have it. It is a conversation piece.
Can I just have the Megatron gun for my 86 Megatron?
I know, I was thinking the same thing.
I mean, that's what I want is that cannon because the
let's talk about that.
Yeah,
how can they get the fusion cannon right for this, but they can't get the fusion cannon right for Studio Series 86 Megatron?
Because it costs a hell of a lot more?
I mean, it's $90, no trailer, no accessories, just the arm and the gun.
But he has a Megatron arm.
He has a Megatron, but he has a Megatron arm.
One special arm. He's just like Scrounge. Woo!
I can understand like if it came with replaceable parts, so like you could replace the arm, and
like
that would justify the price. But where I'm sitting, it's a leader class toy at a premium.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
This is slightly. This is kind of to me, it's a little more insulting than even the Nemesis Prime with the Starsaber, because it's half the stuff. Well, I don't know. It probably tit for tat.
It's about the same amount of stuff.
It's a toy that they said was designed to sell as a leader on its own, with a new arm sold at $90.
So you have to imagine that they're not going to sell that many of these. So
I didn't think they'd sell that many Voyager Thundercrackers, but they sold out on Pulse for $43 a piece.
That's true, but at scale, they might have to sell it at that price. Like in pre-show, we talked about like BotCon toys. Like BotCon toys came at a higher premium than official retail releases. Part of that was because of how limited they were, and you have a smaller run, it costs more to make. That's just how it is.
But I would argue if they put it at the leader price point, they probably would have sold double or triple what the amount that they're going to sell now.
I imagine that there is a calculus that I am not aware of as to, the threshold where the sales drop off above a certain price, and the volume drops off. I can't. Brain is gone today. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Well, I was going to say,
you get what I'm going. Going for, right?
I'm going to put it a different way. Diecast, you are not their finance department.
That's fair.
That's because Don wouldn't hire me. I mean, I can't help that.
Diecast shouldn't be anybody's finance department. Let's be honest.
Every time Diecast came for the interview, Don was out of state. So
you can't say I'm wrong, though.
I mean, I actually can, because you're not their finance department.
I'm just like I said, I'm just trying to say that logistically, like there's like a place where you go above a certain price, you're not going to sell as many. You go and I think they think they know where it is, and I'm not sure they're right.
Yeah, I mean,
here's what I'm trying to say: if you sell 100 toys and you make $10 off all of them, or $10 per figure.
Let's not do math. Go ahead.
If you sell 200, but you only make $5 off each figure, you're still making the same amount. You're just selling double the amount of stuff.
And you're doing more work.
You're doing more work, and you're taking a larger risk because might not sell.
Diecast. Do you have a finance degree?
I took a finance class.
Have you ever worked in a finance department of a Fortune 50 company? Who here has worked raise your hand if you've worked in a finance company?
I work in a company where we make decisions like this all the time.
Yeah.
For our podcast listeners, Brian is raising his hand.
And no one else.
You're not their finance department. So I understand what you're saying, but like they have moderately high paid accountants who figure this stuff out, and that's their job.
So I want to throw out here that in our Discord, tfradio.net/Discord, join us live every Wednesday night. Wheeljack64, our friend Josh, points out that this toy was originally solicited at $65, which means they always planned for this to be a higher price than just basic leader class price point, which might account for the tooling of the Megatron arm, or if the packaging is fancy or something. I haven't looked too deep into this. But like it wasn't $80 versus $60 for the basic leader price point.
I think it's $90. Actually.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Oh, crap.
Yeah.
I also am taken to understand this is not going to be released, or is not supposed to be released until October of next year.
Yes. I believe you're correct.
So this, I mean, ruling out any cynical takes on this, which anybody who knows me knows that that's an extreme challenge for me. But that's also maybe Hasbro just thinking like, okay, what is it actually going to cost us to have this manufactured and bring it into the country by that time next year? They might be, up pricing just to hedge their bets against, like, we could take a bath on this if things go even more sideways in the next 12 months.
Or Axer. So
Yeah, that too. Yeah. Yeah, that was a good set.
thank you.
It was.
It is a good toy set. So okay, yeah, but there's other stuff as well. What else popped up at New York Comic Con? What else do we see?
Oh, the timelines, the new timelines theme.
So
Oh yeah.
what is the theme?
Feudal Japan.
What
Yeah.
is that
Yeah.
based on a comic?
No,
No.
so
No.
they said on the last live stream that the next timelines thing was going to be something completely original.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it
So
was
the
based on Oregon Trail.
No, not quite, but yeah.
I mean, yeah, I could see how you had
Optimus
that
Prime
take.
is an ox cart, yes, and
Yes.
the Decepticons are all based on yokai.
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
that's where that meme came from.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the one that I sent in the group text.
Yeah,
Where
okay.
you have died of dysentery.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
was
that
Oregon
got it.
Trail, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Optimus Prime is an oxen cart. Starscream is a tengu, based very heavily
cool.
on the air razor tooling.
Yeah,
And,
well, not tooling, the engineering.
engineering. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have to say I'm more impressed by the Optimus since he's like an ox and a cart that makes one robot versus Starscream, which just folds over and lays down. But I would have rather have seen more Hearts than Steel, like Insecticons, Shockwave.
I know. You
Oh,
want a
yeah.
shockwave.
We know, but they've already stated that it's going to be these 4 characters over and over again. So
Yeah.
you're
Just
always going to get a
4
2-pack of
guys.
Optimus and Starscream
Four
and a 2-pack of
guys.
Megatron and Bumblebee.
Just four guys.
I think they did not rule out the possibility of going back later on and maybe doing more Hearts of Steel Seekers. But yeah, like primarily all of these lines are going to be Optimus, Starscream, Megatron, Bumblebee. The format of this kind of makes me sad because if the Optimus could have been a larger toy, it would have been so easy for them to make basically a clone of the Cyberverse Megatron Bowl figure, and have that plug into a larger ox cart trailer thing and basically have Samurai Feudal Japan Power Master Optimus Prime out of
Okay.
that.
Ooh,
Oh,
I
that
like
would have been
that.
cool.
Yeah,
This
I
one
like that.
kind of surprised me because there was no price increase from going from the last timeline set.
I thought the price of it did go up like $5 or $8.
I think it was $59.99.
Yeah,
Wasn't
yeah,
that
but yeah.
what it was last
Yeah.
year?
It's fine. It'll go up before the set actually comes out.
Yep, give them time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like this a lot. I think this is the first timeline set where I actually like the look of both toys. So I'm probably going to have to do this.
Yeah. But now, do y'all think they'll be able to, like, for example, if they go back to Hearts of Steel, they could do a Seeker and then do say a Cliff Jumper from that Bumblebee? Could they get off the mold?
Just
and
4 guys.
I'm saying it's the same molds, just
Yeah.
different characters. Because
Yeah, I think Don's asking a more technical question of like, are the Optimus and Starscream and the Bumblebee and the Megatron always linked to each other for manufacturing purposes?
Got it.
And
That's
Um,
a good
It's
question.
starting to look that way.
well, either way, like I have not handled the first set of timelines toys because I mean, I guess the Megatron Bumblebee set looked okay, but not $60 okay. But like, I have not been able to examine them directly to figure out like, okay, is Megatron's thighs and Bumblebee's biceps on the same parts tree? Just for a random example, I haven't
I
been able to
wouldn't-
do the math on that.
As a very cynical person, I'm going to go ahead and say that they know pretty much if you get an Optimus, you're going to want the Megatron to go with it. And it's much easier for them to sell 2 sets if you split those characters apart from each
Yeah.
other.
Yeah.
It just seems like they would want to future proof using one mold without having to run the other, because this team seems to like they tend to think further ahead on what they can do later on. So it just seemed like not having the two tied to each other all the time would give them more flexibility down the road. I just wasn't sure if that was a possible thing or not.
I will say that the Hearts of Steel Optimus and Starscream don't look in pictures like they share plastic colors between them. But I can't like be definitive on that again because I have not directly examined any of those toys, and I would need to like kind of get a better sense of it, just like seeing what the colors actually look like in person and how the plastic. But there's a whole lot that goes into figuring out like, okay, what parts on this go together and what don't. No, I would hope, since like they're building these so that one toy in the set is basically a Voyager-ish and one's a deluxe, right? They're basically about those proportions. I would kind of hope they've got them set up so that if at some point in the future the opportunity did come up, they would be able to do just a Bumblebee recolor or just a Starscream recolor. Especially if they did want to address like, okay, there's fan demand for Seekers in one of these styles. So they would probably like to be able to do a Thundercracker and a Skywarp without having to come up with 2 more Optimus Prime recolors.
I mean, they could sell a set of those two together and maybe at a slightly lower price point, possibly, to complete the trio of Seekers if they want.
No, Don, price points only go up.
Oh,
Hasbro marketing engineers are working feverishly around the clock to discover the existence of a 5th guy.
That's great.
But yeah, the theme is interesting. I will be curious to see what the Megatron and Bumblebee what the designs are based on. I don't see myself buying this set just to get a Starscream built on the Air-Razor engineering. But, if the opportunity falls before me to get just that Starscream at some point for a reasonable price, I probably will take it.
Anything else worth talking about that showed up at New York Comic Con? Doesn't sound like it.
Yeah,
I don't think anything we haven't already talked at length about.
Yeah, probably not. I think those were like the reveals for that panel for Transformers.
Unless you want to talk about that Titan class Grimlock.
Or the renders of Age of the Primes Onslaught.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Was there more than what we had seen previously?
It was a slightly better render.
So if I remember right, they said we would get to see the gray prototype at MCM London at the end of the month.
Oh, nice.
I don't know if they said for sure, but they were going to try. I think.
Mm-hmm. I doubt they would mention it at all unless they were reasonably sure that they'd be able to accomplish that. They did have in the Hasbro booth, like molded plastic colors HasLab Liokaiser.
Oh yeah.
So that was our first look at one that hasn't just been hand painted and, probably was not a 3D printed prop model either.
Yeah.
So this would have been one of their engineering pilot samples that they got back that they had run all in correct colors and did at least the currently planned paint operations on. And like the colors on that in the plastic colors, like it looks pretty nice.
I saw them as like separate team members. At some point during the weekend, did they combine them?
I believe so, yeah.
We saw, so I'm going based on the stream. It looks like we had a side-by-side with Thundercracker and the old Voyager Starscream.
Yeah, the Earthrise Starscream.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't see that.
That was during the fan stream that coincided with the New York Toy Fair, and the Seekers are
the same height,
basically the same height.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, they definitely look different. So, I mean, yeah, but like, so I don't know if they're complementary. Like, I think originally we had said, hey, you might.
If you just get Thundercracker, it's going to stand out like a sore thumb.
Exactly.
Yeah, I kind of assumed that.
Yeah.
I will say, I think the Earthrise, I think I saw comparisons in jet mode, and I think the Earthrise actually makes a better looking jet.
It probably does.
Not shocked by that.
Yeah.
Than the newer one.
In that batch of photos, there is a side-by-side in robot mode anyway that I'm looking at here, and they will not blend together on a shelf.
No,
from a distance. From a distance.
If you squint and turn your head and then look in the other direction, yes. So yeah, I may be canceling my pre-order for that and just wait for hopefully the Sunstorm.
Or just throw your Earthrise toys away.
No.
Yeah, you could do that.
Put them in jet mode.
Sell them in anticipation of these.
Yeah.
Put them in jet mode, and then remortgage your house so you can pay that new Voyager price point.
No, so like I will say to what Diecast's point about the Earthrise jet mode looking better. So think about what Masterpiece has done every time they've gone through and done the Seekers. The first Masterpiece Starscream, they specifically got Rob will correct me if I've got this wrong, the mechanical designer for Macross to come and design the jet mode for that toy.
Yes.
So like for that, they were absolutely going for the jet mode to look right and making the robot work around that. We all know that first Masterpiece Starscream was a little bit weird in robot mode because Masterpiece then was a completely different animal. When they reversioned that, they got rid of a lot of that Macross mechanical design philosophy in it, but they still kept the jet mode trying to be pretty realistic, accurate. So, like, on none of the Masterpiece Seekers we've gotten have the robots been super cartoon oriented because, like, you kind of got to give one way or the other here. And we can kind of see with the Studio Series one, the jet mode looks perfectly okay.
Yeah.
But if you want something that looks more like what a real jet fighter looks like, albeit with like 6 feet deep of robot body hanging underneath it, that's going to be your Earthrise, your Classics Deluxe Seeker, because those are basically speaking the same language at different scales. This is going to be a little bit weirder, more interpretive, rounded cartoon philosophy. So, like, you kind of got to make that call of what's more important to you, and especially since the Earthrise Seekers are already out there and, fairly affordable at this point, with most or all of them having gotten reruns at this point. Especially some of the harder to get store exclusive ones getting rerun, that may be a better option for a lot of reasons, just depending what you want out of your Seekers. But yeah, like even Masterpiece never licked this problem.
Yeah, with people looking to upgrade too. I mean, they'll probably become more numerous on the secondary market for decent prices too.
Yeah, that's very possible. I like how the Studio Series 86 Seeker looks for what it's trying to do. I'm interested in it. I want to see and feel how it works. I may have grabbed a pre-order on Walmart because it was still $35 on there at the time that I got the pre-order.
I looked at that pre-order, but after shipping and tax, it was right back up to normal price. So
I may have also thrown a $25 wind charger in the same order to get the free shipping. Because I'm definitely not paying $28 for that wind charger, and I will decide at the time if I'm going to actually take and keep the $25 wind charger.
Wind charger was up to $29 on Amazon the other day.
Well, that's Amazon has had more flexible pricing, let's say, for a while now.
Forever,
so yeah.
Okay, let's see here. Okay, last news item. We've talked about the Transformers licensed pre-workout supplement. Now there's a Transformers licensed protein powder by Core Nutritionals.
I thought we talked about this one.
We talked about the pre-workout, like the one that gets you jacked up and and vascularizes and everything. But this is protein. I have no idea if it's good protein or not. I've never bought protein from them, but
this is sort of ironic timing because this morning on Today, there was a Consumer Reports bulletin or something on Today that 2/3 of the protein supplements have higher than average amounts of lead that you're supposed to ingest. So
yeah, so Don is not capable or qualified to give medical advice or nutritional
No, I'm not.
advice.
I'm just saying that was a report that was on the TV this morning that I thought I would.
Yeah, Consumer Reports released a report.
We have no idea if this Transformers product includes lead or not, to be fair.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's pre-workout grape lemonade. There's whey protein, milk chocolate, and cookies and cream, it looks like. And a hydration grape lemonade flavor. So yeah. So I guess it comes with, it looks like it comes with a blender bottle. So that's kind of cool. I'd like to have a Transformers blender bottle, but I don't need the pre-workout supplement because I don't want to have a heart attack. I would be afraid.
You need the blender bottle.
I do need the blender bottle. Yeah, I'm not seeing it.
Oh, Brian Blade Raider in the chat reminded us that there's a Blokees Bruticus coming.
Oh, okay. Is there something we can point to about that?
I I just linked to the picture from our Blokees channel.
Oh, okay. Oh wow.
Yeah, that looks pretty nice.
Yeah, it's cute. It's it's not chibi. It's not super deformed, but it's cute.
No, it's like the Devastator one.
Yeah.
They will sell you the parts to use the alternate mode Combaticons to form a
Yeah.
Bruticus.
Yeah.
I would like that, but I don't know how I'm going to jump through hoops to get it.
You won't
Well,
have
okay,
to.
so like, no, I mean, Blokees started officially distributing the Devastator parts for what, $7 in the US. So
it's going to be easy to get done.
the hardest part's going to be just getting the little Combaticon vehicles out of the blind boxes.
Yeah, so with the Devastator set, I think that came over the course of 3 waves. So to guarantee it, you had to get 3 of the cases.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, you're going to be dropping some cash there for it.
$100.
But they're nice.
I think some retailers also were getting cases in and cherry picking through them to get the Constructicon vehicles out and sell the whole thing as a fixed set for what would have been less than the cost of getting the individual cases for all of it. So that may be an option also. But you'd have to, keep an eye out for that. That's not a thing that would be officially done. That would just be if the store decides to go through the trouble of that.
I'm certain people on eBay are doing that as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. That's cool. Let's jump to what we got this week. The official on topic, what we got this week, which is open to everybody. Again, the off topic portion is exclusive to patrons at patreon.com/tfradio. Diecast, why don't you go first?
Oh, all right. My theme is red for this week.
Oh no!
Sponsored by Target.
Robot enhanced design.
He went to Walmart and bought a bunch of clearance stuff.
Yeah, no, not that. I got fantastic model Ironhide.
Fans project. I mean,
Fans
toys. It's
actually a lot better in person than photos. It's one of those. It must be something with Ratchet. Like Ironhide. I'm sorry. He just doesn't photo well. He's not very photogenic. Because I didn't think I was gonna like it as much as I do in hand. I don't plan on transforming it. I've heard there's some paint chips if you try and transform it, and I don't really feel the need to. So, yeah, but he looks great. So super happy to have him.
So is he replacing your Takara Ironhide, or?
I mean, honestly, the Takara, the Masterpiece Ironhide may just go into vehicle mode.
But he has to find it first.
No, I think he might actually be on a shelf somewhere. He's good. And then, since we said red, this is something I think Brian will like. I got Supreme
Cheetor
Optimus Prime.
How much did you pay for it?
$130.
That's the last one I paid for mine. So good. Like the demand is dropped.
Oh, I didn't know you got one too.
Yeah.
If you weren't here that week.
Yeah.
It is. He's super red.
It's very red.
Very red. I saw it on Facebook Marketplace, like it popped up, and I was like, you know what? That was one I would have bought if I would have had the chance.
I tried to and it sold out, so I think I paid $170 for it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I had to drive a half hour to meet the person to get it. But I think it's worth it. The box is in pretty good condition and it's never been opened or anything like that. So yeah, even on eBay, these are going, that's kind of the going amount right now, plus shipping and stuff. So that's all I got that I know of Transformer wise.
Okay, cool. Matt, did you get anything?
Yes, I did. Just today, in fact, in the mail arrived Missing Link C07 and C08 RC.
What do you think?
Nice.
I love them.
Yes.
They are wonderful. I think I actually like the head on the prototype version better.
So spoilers, I got them as well. I have not opened the C08 is the cartoon.
8 is the anime. Yeah, 7 is the prototype.
I've only opened the prototype version. I think it's my favorite toy all year.
Cool.
It's really great. And I mean, the posability on these things is insane. Like you
Oh
can
wow.
you can set them cross-legged if you
Dang.
so desire.
Wow, that's
Like-
way more than Sunstreaker can do.
Oh yeah. I mean, I guess it helps that they were designed from the ground up to be
Yeah.
missing link toys,
Yeah.
but the car mode is super clean.
Beautiful.
I would be careful about rolling it because the wheels sit on pretty much an even plane with the heels and the waist plate. So if you're rolling them against like a tabletop or something like that, you're probably going to get some rub marks where you don't want rub marks to be.
So don't drive it across sandpaper is your recommendation.
Yeah, pretty much. Like carpeted surfaces probably would be your best bet, but yeah, ankle tilts, knees,
Damn.
the little heel spurs are wonderful. Arm articulation's a little bit limited just by being on the fender well shoulders, but if you fold down the back panel, they go 360 degrees all the way around.
I pose mine as if it's a G1 toy, and I love the lack of arm articulation because it is peak G1.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, the vehicle mode is super clean. The only thing is the front of the waist plate sticks out a little bit from both sides underneath the front of the car.
Oh
But
yeah.
that is it. But the robot mode is nice and clean. The only thing you've got is this little bit of car panel that folds up on her lower back. But like that is it. We're not talking a Generations toy that is 3/4 backpack or that
Yeah.
has to come off to be a surfboard or something.
Yeah.
Like this is a clean toy,
The-
incredibly posable.
The fin that's on that panel, you can if you dare, you can win if you dare. But you can hold the toy by that and play with it and walk her around by it. So
Wow, your color is really off, Brian.
Yeah, he needs the re-white balance.
Yeah, it's
Ed-
the lighting in his office.
Yeah.
edit point. You could share that via chat.
So, Matt, my experience with Sunstreaker is that like this feels like a Diaclone toy with knees. Does that feel to you like an 86 or 87 toy that's posable? Like, is it consistent that way, or does
Yes
this feel
and
more
no.
Diaclone than 86?
I think it feels more like an 86 toy than a Diaclone. Like
That's good though, because that's what it should feel
That's
like
exact-
for like what they're going
She
for.
is Cup's sister. She even has a flat head like Cup has. She is definitely
at an angle,
Yeah.
angle.
yeah. She is definitely like spiritually connected to Cup.
Yeah,
And-
and the shoulder / fender wells are die-cast metal.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Like,
that
Well,
seems
like I
really
said,
good.
I only ordered the prototype version because the head sculpt looked like something out of Katamari Damacy, and I had to have that. So
Yeah,
it really
and-
does.
Yeah, and I actually do really prefer the prototype versus the anime head. I like the shape of it better.
So,
Just personal
like,
preference.
yeah, I mean, like, I believe I made this observation when these were announced, but like, basically, the prototype colors one is the toy as it would have been if it came out in 1986 or 1987, and the animation colors is what the e-hobby version would have been when they re-released it
Yeah.
in 2003.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and I kind of love that they did it both ways immediately.
Yes, but I mean, all in all, I absolutely adore both versions of this toy. I am glad that I got both. I'm glad that it exists.
Yeah.
And now just give me my Unicron prototype and missing link. I'll be happy.
Please.
And that's it for me this week.
Don?
Yeah. All I got on topic this week was I did find the reissue of Run Amok. I wanted.
At
I wanted
Ollie's?
one. No,
Walmart.
no, Walmart. It's a Walmart. It's a reissue with
I know.
the 80 with the Bumblebee. So I got one of those because I have Run Amok and Runabout, But with the secondary market prices on those, I was kind of debating whether to open them or not, or to sell them.
One of those showed up at Ollie's like big time. Was it Runabout or Runamuck?
I
Can't
think
It
it was
remember.
the
was
white one.
Runabout.
Okay.
Yeah, because one, yeah, but I got him, and also we were in Greensboro for our anniversary dinner other day, and we stopped by the store that we had the issue with the
Yeah.
ram horn and the
Why do you keep going
eject.
back there?
Yeah.
Well, because my wife was in Trader Joe's and there was nothing in there that I wanted, so I went down there for a few minutes.
Does Trader
Uh,
Joe's not have candy? Just go buy some candy.
Yeah. Well, I would have missed out on something if I hadn't. But also, just as a side note, the that pair of figures has now been repriced at $700. So
That's ridiculous.
Good
Yeah.
luck with that.
but when I was just killing time, and when I was leaving, I noticed the case. In one of their cases, they had some Blokees already assembled, $7 a piece. So I decided, okay, I got Jazz and Grimlock, Robot Mode Grimlock, and I picked up Blue Streak or Silver Streak, if you call him that, and Prowl. So now I have all three of the Dodson brothers because I picked up Smokescreen
Nice.
at TF Con last year. So that's all I have on topic this week. But I don't really, for $7 a piece, and I don't have to build them. That seems like a pretty good price.
Cool, John.
That seems like a terrible price because you're losing all the fun of Blockies by not building them.
That's fair. That's fair. Hey, John, are you pumping iron, or do you have any toys to talk about?
I'm on the treadmill now and nothing on topic.
Rob?
Yeah, I actually wound up with a fair amount of on-topic stuff this week. I went ahead and got my Cronus Prime. I really like it, actually. It's definitely got some clunkiness to it, but just like toys with like outer sets of armor are one of my favorite things. And you may have to disassemble him to transform him, but also he is a guy in power armor who turns into a little guy on a unicycle. So and also he doesn't take half an hour to transform or hurt my fingers when I do it. So, it's a win. I like it. I also got Cyberworld Megatron. I needed to get to free shipping on a few things at Walmart, so I wound up spending more on Transformers at Walmart than I did on the thing. But Cyberworld Megatron, very basic little figure. I like the silly thing. It's just it's Megatron that turns into a steer that would be far more convincing as a gorilla, honestly, and has big goofy gold horns on his helmet in robot mode. I'll take it. I like it. Simple. I don't know. It just feels good to handle. There's not a lot of articulation, but it also doesn't feel cheap, if you know what I mean. It's very solid feeling. It doesn't feel particularly hollow. So I don't know. I just enjoyed it. I also got the Transformers 1 Quintesson Commander, because that was like down to $12. I really like that weird thing. It's a nice spaceship mode. It's a good figure. And the last thing on topic I got is Amazon's subsidiary Woot had a case of legacy core class figures for $40. So I grabbed myself a core class Optimus Prime and gave a G2 Megatron to my brother, and the other 6 figures are going to go to Toys for Tots. But
Sweet.
Yeah, I like that core class Optimus Prime. It's just kind of interesting though, because I think I would have liked it more before Missing Link and G1 Toy Optimus and Deluxe G1 Toy Optimus Prime came out, because those have just kind of convinced me that the original Optimus Prime toy is far harder to improve on than was recognized for a very long time.
Yeah.
Just like giving that more articulation and integrating the fists into the vehicle mode, you have a really great toy. And this is the core class, I'd say, is the next best thing, but just like, I don't know, just something about the G1 toy style ones just speaks to me more. But I don't regret having it, and like I said, bunch of nice stuff for Toys for Tots. So I'm good, and that is all I've got on topic this week.
Cool, Chris.
No, but I do remember getting that core class Optimus at the start of Kingdom, and like I got it because I had to get the Rat Trap because somebody was only selling them as a set. But I was like really surprised at how nice it was and how much I liked it once I got it. Like that was the toy that I just kept going back to and fiddling with. It was my desk fiddly toy for quite a while, and like it just that core class weirdly holds up, which I guess is good since they reran it like 4 different times.
Yeah.
But no, I do not remember having anything, and I sure hope I don't because I had way too much last week.
Yeah. So this week for on topic and off topic, it's Hasbro Pulse really bit me. There's too many pre-orders shipped and stuff that I forgot that I even had. So I'm just going to go through the list of things. So I did get 2 copies each of the anime version and the prototype version of RC because I had a feeling I was going to love it, and I do. I think it's my favorite toy this year.
Real quick, one nitpick I forgot to mention is on the C08 Anime RC. I wish they would have put a tampographed Autobot symbol on it. They did not.
Oh, yeah.
They did not. Neither of these have a tampographed Autobot symbol on them. They both do have heat-sensitive rub signs. But since, Optimus and Cliffjumper and Sunstreaker and Bumblebee all have a tampographed Autobot symbol on them, I really would have preferred if they'd put one on the anime colors.
Didn't even think about that.
They are all on sticker sheets.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I like sticker sheet. I hate sticker sheets, but for this, I like them better because it's.
I would have been fine with it if it wasn't the only one.
Consistent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Well, I got those. I love them. This was from Amazon Japan. The Wild King, number 10, the green leaf bird. I don't remember its name.
I don't remember any of their names.
Yeah, if they even have names.
They do, but I can't remember any of them.
Yeah, but that came. A couple of things in here I don't know why I got. I guess because I pre-ordered them and didn't think, or because maybe actually this might have been Big Bad Toy Store. Now that I think of it, like Studio Series, More Than Meets the Eye, Collection Megatron. I don't know why.
The slight redeco of the Studio Series Gamer Edition, more for Cybertron Megatron.
Yeah, don't know why I got that.
Miguel says, I think this is what he's responding to. The green Wild King toy is called Sky Report.
Sky Report, that's a great name. Sideswipe, same dealio. I have no idea why I got that. And Optimus Prime, also the
Gamer Edition slight redeco. Yeah.
Can you put them next to the originals?
I didn't get the originals.
Oh, okay. So that makes sense why you got them.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's a little bit more valid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I skipped the originals.
Yeah, I was going to say, did you even want to get the originals?
No.
Yeah, so we're back to why did you even bother?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I understand Optimus is really nice, but I didn't bother with either version, quite frankly.
No, I've opened nothing other than that RC, but I got Onyx Prime. That came. I guess I'll open it eventually. So I'm
going. Sound so excited about all these purchases.
Well, yes, and I've got to say, I have been unpacking. That's what I've been doing. I've been going to the storage unit where all my toys are, and I am so. I don't know if I'm happy or sad or concerned or overwhelmed at all of the stuff that goes into my to open pile. There's so many there's so many Transformers and classified figures from the last 2 years that I haven't opened that I need to open.
Brian, didn't you say recently that you were going to start getting less stuff?
I did. So let me go back to the more stuff that I got. So I got the Sandstorm and Slugslinger set, and I'll be honest with you, I don't remember why.
I think the price on that went up too this week.
Yeah,
because Sandstorm has the handsome face, and you need that.
Yeah,
you got it as a Prime Day deal.
Yes, I got it. That was why it was a Prime Day deal. Thank you,
That's
Diecast.
Why, yeah.
Thank you, Diecast.
How much was it on the Prime Day deal?
I don't remember.
Yeah, they must have been gone by the time I got there because
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it was like $35 or something like that.
Some-
It
Oh,
wasn't-
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, if you got it for that, that makes way more sense. Yeah.
Yeah, so I got my 2C sprays. I haven't opened them yet, but he looks amazing. I cannot wait to open and fiddle with that.
Looks like your card backs are in good condition too.
They are, yeah. So I'm happy
good.
with that. So a Prime Day deal that I got from Walmart. I already have the toy, but now I have a boxed one. It's the Cyberworld Scorponok, and he will look great on the shelf.
Yeah, because wasn't that like $15 or something?
30, but still,
Okay.
still less. And I got this one. Don shared it in our text thread, and I did. I forgot. It was it's our friend Rapido. From his eBay store, and it's under his name Rapido. It looks like he's selling off some parts of his collection, some really nice stuff.
Oh.
But it is sealed G2 slag. So
Oh, I'm glad.
Ooh.
I'm glad you got that.
yeah, so
Neat.
this is the G1
Nice.
deco. Really nice. The bubble's not yellowed. Only issue with it, two slight issues. One, his rear left leg is bent and it's not straight. So nothing's wrong with it. It's just aesthetically could be a little better. And his sword, the bubble that the gun and sword were in, loosened up enough to where the sword fell down with the toy. Still sealed. Looks great.
I remember seeing them in the store like that at the time.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
not a big deal. But of the 3 Dinobots that came out in G2, now I have 2 sealed ones, not in every deco. So Snarl is the only thing I need a sealed one of now, to at least have a specimen of all 3. So
If you ever get every deco, put them next to your Happy Meal toys just
Yeah.
for the
Yeah.
contrast.
I was thinking along the same line actually.
well, obviously a turquoise Grimlock, which is it's a variant. It's not necessarily an official color. Like that goes for a couple grand sealed. I'm not getting that. And like
Well, not this week anyway.
and like the green Snarl and Slag and the red ones also go for several $100 more than I want to spend. So
Fair.
yeah, but that's what I got this week. Let's jump to our off-topic portion, which again is exclusive to patrons at patreon.com/tfradio. Let's go in reverse order.
So I understand, Brian, that Pulse ruined you this week.
Pulse ruined me this week. Part of it's was it Don? Did Don share that there was a no? I got an email from Pulse saying that they
We can still blame Don.
let's
That's
blame
fine.
Don. But Pulse sent an email saying they had stuff on clearance, so I bought clearance stuff. So
Oh yeah, the flash sale, which
Yeah.
was like 5% off of their
it was- I don't-
increased prices.
I don't know, but
It was it was unimpressive.
yeah, I got a retro carded eel GI Joe. Another, yeah, I literally don't. So I'm not. This isn't a bit. I really don't remember what I got. So another retro carded eel. Let's see what's next.
Another retro card eel.
No, it is not the. It's the Snow Serpent. Retro carded. Retro carded Viper. Another retro carded Viper. Another retro carded Snow Serpent, and 2 Techno Vipers. Also, stuff that just shipped for pre-order that I had completely forgotten about. This went from being not announced officially because of reasons to, hey, this shipped, which is the Police Emergency Service Unit G.I. Joe figure.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so
That's
shipped.
a great figure.
It's nice.
Yeah,
looking,
it was very quietly rolled out after being
Delayed.
yeah.
delayed.
quietly delayed there for a while.
Uh-huh.
So I got Monkey Wrench. He came. The Battle Armor Cobra Commander finally
That's a
came.
nice figure.
Yeah, it is a nice figure. So General Hawk with missile thing.
So that's supposed to be Hulk like when he's like lower level because we've already got like the
Yes.
Yeah, I think
okay.
he was Colonel Hawk with that particular
Okay.
set originally.
That's weird. Okay. The Steel Core Sentry and Modular Defense Post set. God, there's too many.
Yeah.
That's a nice set, though.
It is
That
a
is
nice
a nice set.
And
We're getting killed with GI Joe. I mean,
the worst one, the All Striker, that came too. I don't even want to pick that up. So
yeah.
Are you going to get the Arctic Hiss, Brian?
the Arctic Kiss is that?
Yeah, it was teased back with the Snowcat, and so they didn't say in the stream how they were going to do it.
I believe it's going to be one of the made to orders.
Okay, because
that's right.
When I watched the stream, they said we're going to talk about how we're going to do it. Then they don't talk about it. So
When is
Crap.
that supposed to go up?
I don't know. They showed off a prototype at NYCC though.
I guess they're probably just waiting for when they have a manufacturing slot open up with the
Dang
factory
it.
to do the announcement. Like they would want to, if they're doing them made to order, they would want to know in advance when they're going to be able to produce them.
And they have a current made to order up with Marvel right now, so they'll probably wait till that's passed.
Yeah, at least one. This gives us an avenue for that, and other things like with Snowcat. There's a couple other options I would love to have out there. Obviously, Tiger, like the Tiger Cat, or no, Tiger Paw. What is it called?
The Tiger Paw was the ATV, so it might just be the Tiger Cat.
Yeah, which is such a redundant name.
Yeah.
But then you're not going to get the Street Fighter one, but that would be awesome. Or the Havoc one that was the Joe-Con or the club exclusive. That would be fun too. But
They did the Sky Patrol Havoc too.
well, yeah, but they didn't do the Havoc. So the Snowcat was made as a Havoc alike for the club. So it was in the Havoc colors. Yes, if they made a Havoc, God help me, I would max out on the Havoc. I'm surprised I didn't max out on the Snowcat. I just got one. But yeah, so that's awesome. I will get the Arctic Kiss. I will have to. I can't help it. Cool. Okay. Chris, what'd you get?
No.
Rob.
Only a couple of things. I got again, need to get free shipping on something from Amazon. I got the Epic World of Action Black Panther from the current like Avengers line, which is actually Venom themed. But this one is just like a straight up Black Panther deco. It passes well enough for the movie version. And since in 3 3/4 scale, there is previously, one movie accurate Black Panther, and it is in a 2-pack sold at Toys R Us for Civil War, like 12 years ago. It's not cheap. So, this was $8. I'll take it. Same basic level of articulation as the other things I was talking about, swivel hinges at shoulders, elbows, hips, and knees, and ball joint neck. I mean, it's not a bad little figure. Decent paint. The other thing I got is the impetus for that Walmart order, which, thank you to Headmaster Don for the heads up in our text chat.
Heads up, Master Don.
Yes. I got the Jack specific figure of Joe Musashi from Revenge of Shinobi. And it is really nice. I finally opened all the Jack Sega figures. They're all really good.
Is that Spider-Man or Batman?
No, well, actually, God, yeah, I get it, because they're both in Revenge of Shinobi. Joe Musashi, of course, is the Shinobi in question. Brain is gone. Anyway, man, I miss sentences and finishing them. I'm just not. But yeah, I wish I could get a Batman and a Spider-Man to go with this, but it's actually in like a 5 to 5.5 inch scale. It's like the Jax figures are not quite. Don got one too. Cool. The Jax figures are not quite to scale with anything else on the market. That's a little bit less of a problem when you're dealing with like werewolves and were-dragons and boxing kangaroos. But when you get to people, yeah, it's in between the two scales so that you're most likely to see anywhere. But at the same time, it's $10, and for $10 compared to the $8 Black Panther, Jax is absolutely clowning on Hasbro in terms of quality. This thing has basically the same articulation you would expect from like a Marvel Legends or something like that. It's got the hinge joint, it's got the swivel hinge in the shoulder plus the hinge joints to let you move the shoulders inwards. double joint elbows, swivel hinge wrists, mid torso joint, waist joint, hip swivels, double jointed knees. The toes are articulated. It's a really nice looking figure. The sword is a little bit bent. That is not unusual for things like this, especially since the scabbard I think is a slightly softer plastic than the sword itself. But also for the record, the sword is a ninja toe. It is not a katana. Ninja swords were shorter to be easier to conceal and straight, not curved. So, and that is accurate to what this toy is got. It'd be nice if it came with some kunai, since those were his primary method of attack in the game, but I can't really fault them for not having that. Oh yeah, next double ball jointed. I forgot about that. Yeah, so just ridiculously good figure. If you like any of the Sega stuff and you see those Jax figures for $10 a piece, I recommend them. They're really good. And that's what I got this week.
I might have to get that boxing kangaroo if I see it. Blader just put a picture of it boxing with the werewolf in the Discord, tfradio.net/Discord.
Oh, nice.
Very cool. John, are you pumping iron now?
Yeah, I'm in my car like a weirdo now that I'm done with my workout. Just sitting here in the parking lot with the lights on, talking on the phone.
Your audio
Not
sounds a
moving.
lot better now that you're not in the gym. What did you get anything?
Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff just like everybody else. The one thing I'll focus on is the Awe Striker. So I think the Awe Striker is the first thing in Classified that I actually don't like. And so
Aw.
it's been like, well, it's like number 170 something, I think, anyway, in the line. So we're like 230 figures in. Not bad. Not
Still
a bad,
pretty good
bad
average.
pretty darn good. But so I will admit, first of all, I'm not a huge fan of the Awe Striker just in general, like the source material. I'm not, super nostalgic about. But on its own merits, it's well, first, it kind of flies apart. So the like the roll cage that you attach to the back and over the top of the seat, it doesn't peg in deep enough into the chassis for it to like fit snug. So if you mess with it to any degree, just the roll bar and the cage will just come detached from the Awe Striker. So it feels pretty flimsy and kind of like just insecure, just structurally. So that's kind of a disappointment. And it's for the money, this is $100 vehicle. And unlike the Stinger, unlike the Vamp, even unlike the $60-$70 stuff, definitely unlike the Snake Armor, it just feels really pricey for what it is at $100. And again, it being just kind of structurally not great doesn't help at all. Crankcase is nice. I mean, he's a fun figure. He's fine. But I don't know. This one just like really kind of fell flat for me. And it's probably the first vehicle where and generally speaking, the first Classified thing that I would overall give a thumbs down to. But like I said, look, we're like hundreds of releases into this line, so I was going to be disappointed at some point. It's fine. It's okay. It's just I would say like the one thing that's objectively bad about it, like I said, is from a structural like assembly standpoint, it's not great. So they should have had another round of QC and kind of scrutiny on it. And that's like inarguable. So
I haven't opened it yet, but the thing I don't like about it is that it's not the Eco Striker.
well, that's also objectively true. Hey,
Yeah.
by the way, when you were talking about like, hey, let's do Street Fighter Deco vehicles, there are like multiple current Street Fighter 6-inch scale toy lines right now. So they could totally do it, not say a word about it, and we all know what's up. And it's
Yeah.
very
They'd
easy
sell.
to go out. It's very easy to go out and get a 6-inch scale Ken and Ryu, or almost anybody from Street Fighter 2. So I'm on board.
What does Bison need with a spaceship?
That said, they could also do, that first round of Street Fighter 2 toys they did were just redecos of G.I. Joes of the period. So
Indeed.
they could do some really entertainingly off-model figures to go with those vehicles.
That would be amazing too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Brian, if you want an Eco Striker, now we know that they can reuse that hiss from the HasLab that they can redeco it. So you should start petitioning for a septic tank.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, they need to do that.
There you go.
If it's made to order, like, I'll do it. No doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else, John?
No, that's it.
Okay, so I forgot that I also got the G.I. Joe Compendium Volume 2 that came out today. Or yesterday.
That's a lot of
What is that,
comic.
like 5 inches thick?
Yeah, it reprints Real American Hero 51 to 78, Yearbook 2 through 4, and Special Missions 1 through 15.
I know nobody today knows what a phone book is anymore, damn it, Eric. But that's
several of them.
That's at least 2 like major metropolitan phone books thick.
Yeah,
I believe the second Transformers compendium is also like out recently, so
it hasn't
or
shipped
coming
yet.
up soon.
Yeah, coming up soon. I can't wait. I can't wait to retire so that I can read these. Yeah, I'm excited about that. Don, what'd you get?
As I showed off, I got Joe Musashi. Great looking figure. I have very fuzzy memories on playing Revenge of Shinobi, but I just love the figure. And like Rob said, for $10, these are some actually incredible figures. Hopefully, we can find his wave mate Gilius Thunderhead from Golden Axe at some point. That's not in Canada with a $30 tariff charge. So hopefully, we can find that in the U.S. Thanks to the Target sale, I picked up one of the McFarlane Dark Stars figures for the like 5 minutes in the DC universe when the Dark Stars were something. Because it's a good looking figure, so I wanted to at least have one for the shelf. My other 2 of the 2012 Nectar Turtle figures arrived. I was finally able to get Raphael. So the 4 brothers are complete, and yesterday I was able to get the Shredder from the series. So I'm hoping for Casey, April, and Splinter, maybe Karai. We'll have to wait and see how this line does and how hard it is to get.
NECA hasn't done any of the 2003 series designs, have they?
I think that's out or being solicited now.
A NECA 2003 Shredder would be great.
Yeah. In order to get some discount savings, I picked up 2 more of the Gargoyle Steel Clan robots. So that means I have 7 of these now for my shelf because I'll have Xanatos and his army of Steel Clan. I think I'm finally good, but I said that last time. But with the discount, these wind up being about $20 a piece. So
how many do you have now?
7.
Okay.
I picked up also. I got the Battle Bunker today. Great looking use. It seems sort of sad that the reuse has more stuff than the Trench Viper version. So, but very nice. Glad to have that. Pretty heavy box too. I also got the All Striker.
I love the photography they do for the front of box art for all these G.I. Joe vehicles. Like,
I mean, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's beautiful work. I don't want to own any of them, but I love on occasion when I go to the store and see some of these on the shelf, and I just like that is really, really beautiful packaging design that they do for that.
That's why I wish they would do coffee table books of all this packaging, so that way you could have it, but not have to have the figure.
Or at the very least, let the photographer put the originals up on their Instagram or something.
Yeah, I picked up the Cobra Desert Scorpion figure that came from Amazon, tfradio.net/Amazon. I got Bushido. Budo. Got him. Also picked up the G.I. Joe police officer. And the last thing I got, I think Brian got these last week. Ketchum Mustard, Cobra Divers. I was able to take advantage of the Target sale, so that helped out quite. Basically, this and one of the Steel Clan robots was like $60. So they were like maybe 30 a piece if you look at it that way, which worked out pretty well. And the last thing I got, I'm going to have to back up for. They've been reported showing up at Ross. I didn't think, because I've never get to see these really high dollar stuff go through Ross, but I was able to pick up the McFarlane Batman animated series Batwing.
Wow. How much did that run you at Ross?
$60, and
Wow.
the retail is $149.99 online at Target right now. With the coupon, it would have been $139 when they had the sale because it was in stock. So yeah, I got it for under half price.
And Don, correct me if I'm mistaken. Isn't that the one? Doesn't it come with like a mount to put it on the wall?
I just got it the other day, and I've been getting ready for the toy show, so I haven't had a chance to look at it a lot.
I didn't know if it's set on the box. That's pretty cool though. That's really awesome.
I mean, this is a very, and I've always liked the animated Batwing. Even when it was in the Keaton movie, when it flies up and hits the moon and it's the bat symbol and everything. I've always thought this has been just a beautiful piece, but it wasn't worth the $149. And then I saw the reports they were showing up at Ross for $60, and I walked into my Ross the other day, the day after I found the Hank figure from Super 7 last week, and it was just sitting there. I saw it from like halfway across the store, and I went like, whoa. And I was able to get it. So very happy to have that, because I've got the Batmobile, because I got the Batmobile when it was on sale for like $49, down from $79 at Target. So I have less invested in these. I have both for less the cost of this one. So I'm very happy with that. But that's all I have off topic this week.
Diecast, what'd you get?
I got all that G.I. Joe stuff that you guys were talking about. I'm not going through it all. I don't even know when it just seems like it shows up like every day. There's some new G.I. Joe thing showing up.
I have more coming tomorrow.
Yeah, I have something like the police figure I have coming tomorrow. I went to Ollie's today. I got the 60th anniversary Marine. It's the female figure.
Yeah, she's been showing up there.
She was like $12.99, so I was like, oh, what the heck?
That's a nice figure for that price.
Yeah. I picked that up. I also got X-Men 97 Marvel Legends series Cable. They did an amazing job on him. He looks great.
Yeah, I mean that he look. I'm not a big Cable fan. I'm just glad he's not very basic.
If you like X-Men 97, get that figure now, because it's gonna go.
What, Matt?
I also got Sunspot, which is X-Men 97. I'm still waiting on Jubilee and Logan. Yeah, I mean,
did you get Emma and Morph?
Yeah, I got Morph already. I got Emma Frost already. Her packaging came damaged, but Amazon was already sold out, so I kind of have to live with it. And then I got a broken toe on Sunday. That was fun.
How'd you do that?
We were trying to clean up after one dog. My one dog actually two of my dogs got a stomach bug, and then one dog was throwing up, and I was trying to grab a towel, and the other dog kind of cut me off, and I moved over not to step on the dog, and I kicked a box, and yeah, now my pinky toe is twice the size it's supposed to be.
I'm sorry, that sucks.
It was a day. Yeah, I'm trying to think, like, and I'm not trying to spend any money because I want to spend some money at TFCon. So
yeah,
hopefully I'm done with all the G.I. Joe stuff.
I want to spend some money at the Hickory Toy Show coming up here in a little over a week, because the Donald Ferguson has a table there.
I mean, they just put up a brand new wave of pre-orders for G.I. Joe Classified.
Yeah, but thankfully that's not coming out till like next year, and
until somehow it suddenly comes out in 2 weeks.
Yeah, that'd be my luck. But I think that's everything I got. But like I said, stuff keeps showing up. I got a bunch of Lego stuff too. I got some of their Christmas stuff, and their gingerbread AT-AT.
Oh, that's cool.
Looks pretty cool.
I kind of want that, and I kind of don't.
Yeah, I'm not getting it, but I see the appeal in it.
It's very silly.
Yeah,
It's silly, and I do it as Christmas decorations. I also got the Star Wars Black Series figure. It's like an R2D2 droid, but it comes with like a Santa hat and a beard and everything, which looks kind of cool.
Yeah. Is that it?
That's it.
Cool. So I want to break format
All right,
very briefly.
That's fine, Brian. I didn't get anything off topic.
I thought I went to you next. Did I skip you? I was literally following the screen.
You skipped him because you started with him and on topic.
Okay, Matt, go ahead.
No, I didn't get anything.
You didn't? Sorry.
Just pointing out that you forgot about me again. And
Oh, yeah,
I
he's
take note of these
telepathic.
things.
Okay, sorry.
He's making a list. He doesn't have to check it twice because he's very fastidious that way.
Okay, sorry. I want to break format very briefly here. Like during the show, we always go to our patrons and share comments from, like our friends on our Discord at tfradio.net/Discord. But very rarely do we ever share like emails or anything that comes through social media. But like just a very simple message came through on our Patreon this week that like hit me, and I just wanted to share it because I think it's really what I'm going for with the show. So Aaron West, our friend Aaron West, said, "An island of calm in my world. Thank you for recording weekly, guys." Like, honestly, that's how I view the show, even when Matt's giving me grief because I forget him. Or I'm giving repeatedly, or I'm giving Diecast grief for like saying something wildly inappropriate, or Don makes a horrible joke. Like this is like my fun time during the week. So like I'm glad that comes across, and it's the reason. Honestly, it's the reason I do the show. So
yeah, no, this is the island of calm for all of us too. I'm really glad that it can be that for other people also, but this is, I think for all of us, this is a big thing that keeps us sane.
Yeah.
Having this to like structure our weeks around.
Yeah.
We are consistent, pleasant, and non-traumatic, and we all need that.
Yeah. And I was telling somebody on my team today that like giving people crap is my love language. So
absolutely.
I've noticed.
Yeah. So so it really is. So okay, cool. But thank you for the comment, and
Thank you, Aaron.
Yeah, I'll try to be better about sharing like notes and things that we get. Like, it's never really been a big thing for me. Like, I like having conversations directly with people, but which is something kind of we do live during the show with our Discord. But that comment like just really resonated with how I feel about the show, so I wanted to share it. So again, thank you. I want to thank our patrons at patreon.com/tfradio. Patrons of Radio Free Cybertron get an ad-free version of the show. You get it a day early. Day before doesn't mean 24 hours. Usually means about 6, 8, 10. But you get it the day before. At a higher bet rate with the complete What We Got This Week segment on the podcast. This week, including me forgetting Matt again. And you get unedited episodes of RFC, exclusive to patrons if there's something major worth editing. There's not this week. You get a fancy color on Discord. Red for touched, purple for every other level. You get There Goes My Money a week early. Patrons at the touch tier get to be on There Goes My Money. And touch patrons are mentioned on the show each week and listed at tfradio.net/credits. And I will do that now. Kevin Dorsey, Sent the Proto, Mollis Koenig, Daniel Scott, Nathan's Fast Talk Food Reviews, Trickster, Here's Why It's Cool, Ryan Bona, Emmett Stresovich, Rabbits, Hector Bones, Joey Russell, Sean Williamson, Spider Bob, Sean Hamilton, Sean Bratton. We have a lot of Seans and a lot of Erics. Crazy Word, Eric UPY, Eric Crownover, Eric Warren, and Matt Peterson. Thank you all so much. You guys rock. We love you. And if you want to join these fine folks, go to patreon.com/tfradio. So again, this is our 26th anniversary episode. So if you want to go back and listen to almost every episode that we've done over the last 26 years, you can go to tfradio.net to do that. You can find me at briankilby.com. John Luna had a drop. He is at that John D everywhere except for eBay, where he is Cloudburst. Rob Springer also not here. He is at Robo Rob Springer on Twitter, at zonebase.bsky.social on Blue Sky, and at zonebase.org. Matt, I know you don't use Blue Sky, but why don't you tell us how to get to your Blue Sky?
It's belvar.bsky.social. 3 L's and 2 R's.
Yeah. I should create another Blue Sky with like 3 L's and 3 R's and just start Blue Skying as you.
2 L's and 3 R's.
2 L's and 3 R's. Yeah, let's do that. Diecast, how do people get a hold of you?
They can get a hold of me on Facebook at Reviews by Diecast. They can get a hold of me on Blue Sky and X at Diecast2. You can see my old videos at tfradio.net/reviews or youtube.com/RFC reviews.
Don can be found at tfradio.net/cheat sheet. Chris, I'm kidding. Don, how do people get a hold of you?
I can be found on Twitter at HMRC, the number 4 EVR. I can be found on Blue Sky at HMRC, the number 4 EVR.bluesky.social. I also have an Amazon wishlist, tfradio.net/donlist. And I will also be next weekend at the Hickory, North Carolina Toy Show, selling a wide range of wares from
Not
the
next
depths.
weekend, the weekend after.
Yeah, weekend after next. Selling a wide range of wares from the depths of my storage building.
Yeah, and he's sending pictures from his storage building asking for how much he should charge for it.
Well, just stuff I wasn't sure on.
I'm
I
enjoying
think he's
it.
trying to stealth get me and Rob to help him sort his Mobile Suit in Action Gundam figures.
Actually,
and,
that's the only two. Everything that's the only two.
Wait, was there
loose.
two?
Yeah, I see it. Everything else is carded.
I bought the first thing he shared to the text thread. So I just sold. So yeah. Chris, how do people get a hold of you?
I'm in our Discord, tfradio.net/Discord. I have an Amazon wish list if you want to help me out by sending some stuff my way. That's at tfradio.net/ChrisList. And my website is at playwithphotography.com. And as may be implied by the name, it's to do with toy photography.
Very cool. Rob?
I'm on Blue Sky at robflails.bsky.social. I'm on YouTube at youtube.com/@flailthroughs. I cover Gundam Battle Operation 2 primarily. That is still going. Last week we got the G Cannon Magna, which is an obscure Gundam F91 suit that was only ever released as a model kit. I have it. I never built it because it was old enough that it actually required glue and paint and wanted me to paint white on red, and no.
Oh.
But yeah, if you like what I'm doing over there, patreon.com/flailthroughs. You can support the channel or make requests. And if you just feel like sending me something, tfradio.net/playlist. I have an Amazon wish list set up like Chris's.
Yeah, actually, it is now mid-October. It's probably worth mentioning our Elf on a Shelf Warmer list. So if you are interested in donating toys to Toys for Tots this year, and you don't have a local drop-off, or you just want us to do it, we'll mention you on the show. We talk about this every year, but if you go to tfradio.net/elf, right? It's tfradio.net/elf.
That should be correct. Yeah.
It'll take you to the our list, and that'll come to me, and I'll drop it off for you. Hey, here's to another 27 years when we'll be in our 70s.
Do we have to?
No, we don't. We'll see you next week. Have a good one.
Take it, bye.
Where's the darn stop button? There it is.
Recording stopped.
Yeah.
Excuse you, I'll only be 68.
Yeah.
I'll be dead.
Probably, yeah.
I was 20 when I first started it, and I'll be in my 70s.
It's all right, Don. If my blood pressure is an indication, I'll be right there with you.
Right.
Yeah. You know, they make medicine for that.
And I take it.
Oh.
Same.
Listen,
That's what I was waiting up for, and why I'm half asleep now.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. My blood pressure's great when I take my Lisinopril.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm metoprolol.
Hey, people watching
Capricorn.
live. I'm going to kill the streams. So I'm going to start with Twitch. Goodbye. Good night, Twitch. And, oh my God, I'm sleepy. YouTube, I'll stop you in a second. By
So
YouTube.
Matt, did you get your sea spray yet?
By YouTube.
If we're doing this in 27 years, the show's going to be like